is my snap circuit's burglar alarm. This is the new, this is what it looks like now. It used to look different before, and that was because it got torn apart by something that came through the window screen. And well, this snap circuit, there's another, on my other window, there's another alarm, another snap circuit, and rather than having blue lights detached from the circuit, like a separate blue light like that, it's attached directly to the circuit. So it's more like this, but it's a genuine blue light, and it's not just a white light with a blue cover. Now, the reason why that alarm just triggered, not this one, but the other one, the other one down there, is powering a speaker and a light that's remote from this circuit. And that reason why that trigger was because I nudged the frame of this bar frame here, and it got banged, it got brushed against, so I guess that triggered it. And so this has lots of lights, and they're always on, and it's all powered by here. This is the Snap-Pino circuit, that's what I call it. Yep, and there's a wire that comes up from here and from here, and those run over to there and power the alarm circuit that's in the window. And it has this circuit has a blue light of its own. It's got this, and it runs from a wall outlet. It powers from a wall outlet. It goes into this receptor thing, and that powers the circuit. The circuit powers the alarm circuit in the window. Again, I built back in late 2023. I just used it. I just put it there for using for something, and yeah. I might have actually built this earlier than that. Alarm circuit I built in February of 2024, and it used to look a lot different before. It didn't have as much color lights, the glamorous lighting of the circuit and all that stuff. It wasn't there before. There wasn't as much of it there before. There was a color flashing light, but it was dim. But it's still clear to see. And the blue light was there, but it was still a white light at the time, actually, though. There wasn't a bright red light either. But these were still here at the time. But they didn't work after a while because when that cat or whatever it was came through the window screen, by pulling out the window screen, the cat pulled the window screen out with his claws and made it, caused it to flap out like that, so I put it back in. And so I guess the cat's claw came through the open area and just messed up that snap circuit. Pieces were pulled off and stuff. And this other circuit here is a night light, solar powered. And then there's also this other light here. It's a display light. And then there's all these. There's an LED that slowly changes colors. And then there's the other LEDs there. And then so what happens is when you disconnect these wires. So this is the other alarm, not the one that triggered earlier. I could trigger that one too. This one will not stop until the wires are fixed. Just put the wires back together. This circuit is probably is not that old, but I built it recently, 1 year ago, so February 2024. And but this circuit, it did get several torn aparts, but the last one was quite bad. It even shut off the whole circuit, like it didn't have any power. And I didn't even notice because the Snap-Pino circuit up there still had power and lit up and illuminated the room with the blue light. So I didn't really notice this thing until I noticed that the window was kind of dark because all the lights here were off and stuff. There's also that one green light up there. That's just to add extra lighting to the circuit. And this yellow light was here before, but it only turned on when the alarm was triggered. And that circuit down there, that was meant to be a trigger circuit. So if one of the pieces got pulled off,